Nashville native?
No.
Okay.
I am originally from Memphis.
Oh, cool.
I moved to Murfreesboro to go to MCSU.
Okay.
Loved Murfreesboro. I made a lot of friends there. That was like my first like outing of like being really like queer in a city.
Yeah.
So and like I immediately.
So you lived.
Yeah, I lived. It was great. I got to just be my gay self, like, cause I was still in the closet with my parents.
Yeah.
So that like being there, I was just like, this is good. I like this. I like being away from home.
Yeah.
Cause it was like Memphis life was not really great for me.
Yeah.
So moving away, like it was good, and I was like I'll stay.
Yeah. So are you out now?
Yeah, I'm out to my parents now.
That's great.
Mom and I still have a good relationship. Dad, not so much, but.
Now, have you had any trials of being a black DJ in being in the Bible Belt?
So as far as it pertains to like the Bible Belt, not so much.
Yeah.
But just being a black DJ who doesn't really focus on like hip hop and rap music as much. Like there's like this expectation apparently with like other black people that like expect me to like know what like this like the hottest new rap and hip hop songs are and like the artists that are coming through, and I'm like, I really don't, because that's not really like just what I'm into.
That's not your preferred genre.
No, like dance and house music is what got me into DJing. So that is what like I go out for. Like I try to stay knowledgeable of like trends and stuff like that. It doesn't always work.
It's hard to.
For real. I'm just like, I need like an RSS feed or like a Twitter feed that's like, so-and-so just came out with this. So yeah, it was just, a lot of it was just the expectation of like, people expecting me to be able to like know what hip hop and rap is. Or just like the misconception of like, thinking like that's what I'm gonna be playing. And like, that's why I don't get as many opportunities as other DJs. And I'm like, well, we don't really want to hear that. I'm just like, well, but have you listened to the audition mix though? Because it's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah.
And that's a huge thing for me. And I feel like that's why I don't get as many opportunities as I get. Obviously, like, there's also just the race thing in general. It's just like, people want to see people that look like them behind DJ booths and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I want to break that. That is why, like, I wanted to go. So that's why, like, I pivoted into focusing on, like, DJing for, like, conventions and stuff.
Yeah, tell me about that. How did you even get into that?
I reached out to, so this was, like, 2012, 2013. I reached out to someone that I knew, like, was at the very least involved with the local convention here at MTAC. And I was like, hey, I want to DJ for y'all. Like, how do I get to do that? And they were like, well, we're having this like patio thing as part of the convention. You won't be able to do like the rave because we've already decided on who's doing that, but we'll let you do this. And I was like, cool, fine, I'll do it. This is
my end, absolutely.
So I did that, and the guy that runs it was there the whole time and was watching and was like, okay. So a couple of years later, like, I didn't really think a whole lot of it, but they remembered who I was. And like that torch got passed on. I auditioned in 2017, I think, like 16 or 17, to do their dance party again. And I got in again.
Hell yeah.
And I actually got to do the big party that everyone goes to.
Now, how cool was that for you?
That, it was like,
surreal.
Yeah. I was like, wait, really? I get to do this? And so, like, I went and did it. I was nervous as shit.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thankfully, like, I had planned out the set, practiced everything, like, so I knew when my transitions were going to be, what I was going to play, what I was going to sing on the microphone.
Yeah.
Like, I practiced all of that, so it would be perfect. And it went off without a hitch. It was great. Everyone loved it. I went off stage, and I was just like, I was like, there's a lot of people out there that I just performed for by myself.
I love that. That's the best part about the entertainment industry is that rush. Mm-hmm. Once you get off the stage and you're just like
So I did that, and then so the second year I auditioned again, got it again, did it. By that point, like, I had been DJing like off and on and like playing tribe a little bit. So like I was used to performing by then. Like it was second nature at that point. And so it was still a really good show, still an opportunity that I'm hella thankful for. And I come off stage, and I'm just like, I get like some water to drink, so I'm just like, ugh. I'm like resting. I was like, I'm gonna go out and vibe, because I think Remedy was on like right after me. So I was like, I'm gonna go out and vibe and just like watch and whatever. These two people, this couple comes up to me and it's like, can I get your autograph? And I'm just like,
that's amazing.
me? What?
That
like,
is
your
amazing.
show was so good. We want to get your autograph. And I was just like, yeah, yes, sure, okay. It was like it was one of the first times that I had been approached and asked for my autograph. The other time, like, I was at another local convention, like HiCon, with Remedy, and like we were recognized from the previous year.
Cool.
And these two folks came up to us and was like, "Can we get your autograph as well?" I was just like,
that's amazing.
"This is so weird."
Did they ask both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, imagine if they were like, "Oh my god, I want yours," but didn't ask Remedy.
Yeah. I would have been mad. I would have been mad for him.
That would be so awful.
But no, they asked for both of our autographs.
That's so great.
It was the dopest thing. I'm just like, that's still something that I'm just like, all right, I know I'm doing this. I know I'm doing the right thing.
That's amazing. And I'm so glad that you found that space where you can be your authentic self and play the things that you want to play, and you don't have that expectation, and people aren't being racist and shitty.
Yeah, that was another thing that like I was still like a little apprehensive about it, because I was like, this is also people that have not seen what I look like. And like, so that's why for the longest time, like a lot of my like social media presence was just like my logo. I didn't post pictures of what I looked like because I wanted y'all to put the music first, because that's what I'm here for. I'm like, if I get famous off of it, sweet. If I don't, sweet. I want people to have a good time
and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so like that, and like, so
I hate that you had to do that though. That
I hate it too.
infuriates me.
Oh yeah. But at the same time though, like now that I'm like putting myself out there.
And you're established.
Yeah, I'm established. And so I did an interview that never got aired, but I did an interview with another black DJ here. And we were just like talking about like how COVID affected conventions and stuff, and like what can conventions do to make, like, because it was also around the George Floyd event and everything too. And they were talking about like what can we do to make these spaces safer, and it was, a lot of it was just like giving us the mic, giving us space, giving us like a platform. And so one of the other guys that was on there was like, hey, so I don't know that I've ever said this, but like seeing you on stage at MTech was what like helped push me to actually get into DJing.
That's so beautiful.
Because like he didn't believe in himself as a black DJ at the time. I was just like, because that was another thing, it was just like, all the DJs on this rave stage are white. Why can't we get some melanin up in here? Like, what's really the deal? And that's why that's another reason why like I was pushing so hard for it. So I was like, I don't see people that look like me. I want to change that.
For them. That's really powerful.
That's why I'm sticking to it. That's why like I'm glad that even like over the pandemic of last year, like Remedy reached out to me and was like, I'm gonna start streaming. Are you gonna start streaming? And I was like, and it was not something that had crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I just did it a couple of weeks, and
you loved it.
I loved it because I was able to still perform for people.